eyes and go back.
Good morning folks, how are we all? Welcome back to my channel and to a little day in the life vlog. I thought I'd film one of these because I haven't filmed one in quite a while and I've got a really exciting plan this evening, so I thought I would take you guys along for that. So it's going to be a bit of a home vlog slash day in London vlog and I'm quite looking forward to it. I know a lot of you have said that you kind of miss my London vlogs and I know I kind of miss filming them too. I think where there are only certainly so many days in a week and so many hours in a day and a lot of my time is consumed in the house on projects, it's kind of hard to split my time between, well yeah, just between everything, and it feels like there's just not enough hours in the day. Sorry if you can hear some buzzing in the background, that's just the washer. Let's go into the living room, I feel like it'll be a little bit more quiet in there. How are we all doing? I am so happy. The weather, look, the back door is open. The weather is on the up in London. It is so beautifully warm today and sunny. Not a cloud in the sky. After the week of rain and just cloud, it felt like it was actually more like 10 days of just meh. I was so happy to wake up this morning to sun. It just really brightens my mood and just makes me feel so just positive and energized. And I feel like I've just got my everything back. So yeah, very happy that it's sunny. Let me know how it's been where you are. But yeah, I thought I'd just vlog today. I know a lot of people are enjoying the home content and gardening and that kind of thing, so I still want to keep on doing that. But I know that some of you aren't renovating homes or it's not relevant to you, so I kind of want to just make sure that there's enough variety in the videos. They're not just me consistently painting walls, although it feels like that's all I have been doing recently. I'm not gonna lie. However, I'm very happy about the wall behind me. The builder is going to come back and just do another light sand and go over with some filler. So I think he's going to do that next week and then we will be able to paint, which I'm hoping will be the video after this, maybe 2 videos after this. I think I've got another one scheduled, so you guys will be seeing paint on the walls very soon. And I can't tell you how excited I am to do that. So yeah, it's all very lovely. But I'm also going to go and get my hair cut this morning because if you've been following this channel for a while, you'll know I get very bored very quickly with my hair. And do you know, I just think sometimes when I have it short, I want it long. And then when I have it long, I want it short. And I always seem to be growing it in the wrong time. So I got it shaved off in winter, which is a terrible idea because I was constantly cold. And then now I'm kind of growing it out in summer, which is just not a good idea. So I'm not going to get it shaved off again. I did love the buzz cut. And I love that so many people are getting buzz cuts now, but I'm going to go and just get it cut fairly short. I'm getting the sides nice and high and tight and yeah, just getting a lot of the length off. So we're just going to keep it nice and cropped on top. But yeah, the length is gone because it's just annoying me. That's this morning, and then I'm going to head to a garden centre and pick up some plants and do some planting in the garden because it's so nice and bright today. And I just thought I might as well make use of the sunlight. I'll take you in the garden in a second. It is just thriving out there. It's so good. There's some plants that need a bit of TLC, but other than that, it's all doing very well. And then this afternoon, evening, I'm heading to an event with Waitrose. Now, I love Waitrose, as you know. I just think they are such a great supermarket and I love the team there. And I've been very fortunate to be able to work with them for quite a few years now. And they have a podcast, which if you guys love podcasts, this might be right up your street. It's called Dish. And Waitrose sponsor, well, it's not Waitrose podcast, but Waitrose sponsor this podcast, and it's by Nick Grimshaw, who is a radio like host and presenter, and Angela Hartnett, who is an amazing cook and has restaurants in London. So they have Murano and Cafe Murano, and so I was very kindly invited along to Cafe Murano in Bermondsey, which is South London, so not too far from where we live. And yeah, we're just gonna have a really nice evening, so I thought I'd take you guys along for that as well. You can have a little look around. I'll get my vlog camera out and show you a couple of familiar faces if there are any there and people want to be on the channel, and if I remember to, because I know whenever I get at these events I just get so excited and I forget to pick up my camera. So yeah, that's gonna be today, so I really hope you're in the mood for that. We had a very exciting shoot yesterday. We had a photographer from The Telegraph come. Oh my goodness, I'm laughing. I'm going to insert the footage now. So he lived in Wimbledon, so he got the train along. He was taking some photos of me and Zara. I spoke about this before, but we are doing a feature in the Telegraph about a property segment, and essentially how Zara and I bought together as friends, how the dynamic work, the logistics behind it, that kind of thing. So the Telegraph got in touch, a lovely journalist, and said we'd love to write a piece about you and Zara, and obviously we need some support and imagery. And Maggie just decided to get the zoomies when the photographer came round. That was very interesting, but I had to give the whole house a bit of a scrub just because it was covered in dust. I mean, it needed doing anyway, but if you've ever lived through a build, you'll know even like a small renovation project, dust just goes everywhere. So I listened to your guys' advice, and if you remember, I featured this M&S lamp, and I thought it was a bit small for the space, but you guys said if you pop it on some books, it actually might elevate it, and it looks really nice. Obviously all of this will be getting properly styled once we pop the paint on the walls and the bookcases, but I just thought to add a bit of interest, I popped that there. And I brought the cushions down out of the box. I've had these in the box since they were delivered last month actually, so I used those in styling. And I actually popped the rug down as well, so sorry, do excuse this here. We've just had the blanket down for Maggie. But yeah, I popped the rug down just to get a feel for it, and I actually really like it. I'm not sure if it's going to stay here. It's definitely to be confirmed. I think we'll get a better idea once the paint is on the walls. But yeah, I think we might do this rug either outside or get a really nice large one with maybe like a pattern in it. I'm not entirely sure. But yeah, this corner of the library, to cover my address, very much books central. So yeah, all of this is going to go away in the cupboards and the furniture will go back in place. So that is definitely a job in the future. Maggie's currently chilling at the back door because, do you know what, you can have it in stages. So this tennis ball just came in the garden this morning. We don't know how it got in here. I think it must have been from one of the kids. There you are. And yeah, Maggie's now very happy. Look at you go! Look at you go! Come on, Maggie. The reason we don't allow her it all of the time is because she gets that excited, she digs up the lawn trying to pick up the ball with her paws. Let's have a look. See? 3, 2, 1. There we are. She's just very happy. Anyway, these are the borders at the moment, and they definitely need a bit of maintenance. So I've since found out, I messaged Christine, and this is a fuchsia. Now, I had no idea that that was going to be fuchsia, but as you can see, I think the foxes have tried to dig up the roots, so I need to give that some attention. I think what I'm going to do is dig a little bit deeper and get some more topsoil on it. And I also think I need to get some bamboo or something just to try and keep it growing upright, because at the moment it just seems to be flopping down. So yeah, I definitely needs to get dug a little bit deeper. So that's today's task. The salvia has been absolutely eaten alive by the bumblebees, which is obviously good. So they're getting all of their nutrients from that. And again, the salvia seems to be quite loose down here too, so I'm gonna try and see if I can sort that out and prop that up a little bit more. And I know a lot of you had ideas about this border. That's a little weed there, I need to dig that up. About whether or not we could put bricks down or get some kind of like larger borders in place. I think I probably will do that. Might do it today, depending if I have time before the event. But it's such a nice day. But yeah, maybe even just widening the borders by the width of my foot, just so we can get a bit more variety in there and a bit more depth, because they fill up real quickly. This is just obviously green foliage, and this is a bay tree, but look at how many new leaves are going on. And this is eucalyptus as well. Lots of new heads going on here as well, which is very exciting. So yeah, I think we can definitely do some weeding. Maybe get another bag or two of topsoil and extend this area to pop some more plants in. Also, this hosta is absolutely loving life. Look how many new leaves we've got. Another one there, and then we've got loads of new shoots down below. I don't know why, I just feel really proud when a plant actually likes its environment. Obviously hostas don't really love full direct sunlight, so this part of the garden's shaded on an evening, but on the morning, afternoon, it's very bright. Thank you, Maggie. There we are. So I think it's actually a perfect spot for it, and yeah, it's absolutely thriving. So is the rosemary. And yeah, the olive tree has got lots of new shoots on it too as well, which is very good. But it's looking quite dry in there, so I think once the sun goes down this evening, when I'm back from my event, I'll come out and do some late night watering. Also, the wisteria fully died back, but excitingly, I thought maybe it didn't like where it was positioned. However, there are lots of new leaves on it too, which indicates that it's actually really happy here. As you can see, these are all new shoots up here, so I think I probably will get some kind of new, like a trellis or something. I will take this apart and see if we can kind of guide it up the fence and along, because I think some wisteria, if it can blossom every year, that would be absolutely amazing, because it's lost all of its flowers at the moment, but they will come back, I'm sure. And then look how much this has blossomed. I've completely forgotten the name of this, but this was a tiny little plant from Home Bargains. It was $2.99, but it is absolutely thriving. This has only blossomed in the last week or so, and it smells amazing, and so does this. I think this is an agapicus, agapicus, I think that's the name of it. It's basically a firework plant, and look, brand new shoot, and all of these are going to blossom very soon, but it needs a big old drink. Everything just needs a drink at the moment. And then these are the bluebells. Now, obviously, bluebells don't really last very long at all. They're a beautiful kind of like wildflower. However, once they've blossomed, that's pretty much it. So I left them to photosynthesize with the leaves for as long as I can physically allow it, but this is just looking a bit disheveled, a bit meh. So what I'm going to do is actually get these in the ground. So I'm going to dig up all of the bulbs, give them a little tidy up, and then plant them in the ground in the borders. So then that frees up this pot so we can get some nice lupins in here, because the lupins are not loving life. Let me show you. So these are the lupins I got from Costco, and yeah, they are desperate in need of a replanting. I mean, I'm not hopeful they're going to bounce back, but they might, who knows. There are new flowers on them, so we shall see. But yeah, they need to get in the ground ASAP. So that's today's plan. And also this is really taken off as well. This is what I got from Ewan, and it is absolutely thriving. So that's today. I actually forget how much the garden can keep you busy and how long everything takes. But it's all good and it's all very fun. So yeah, haircut, get some compost, pop to the garden centre, and come back and do some planting. Okay, so I ordered a new car cover for Maggie, because I just had my car cleaned and valeted. It was so filthy after the renovation, so I'm gonna put my little freezer bag and car cover in the boot and then sort that out after my haircut, because classic me, I'm now running slightly late. Look how much cleaner it all is. Oh my goodness, honestly, I did not realise. I mean, it's hard to show you, but all of this was just covered in mud from all of the garden work and the olive tree, and just, yeah, it is now very clean, which makes me very happy. And I love that when you go to a valet place, they give you a little air freshener. Always the little things, guys, and they're super lovely there. We have a nice little, oh, that smells nice. Nice little chat. I do actually have this little stick that my aunt got me, and this is from the White Company. So you add, let's see if I've got any oils. I don't think I do. Basically, there's a little infill stick here, and you can just drop oils on it, and then you slot it on your air vent, and then you smell like White Company oils. So I do it in winter. I put the White Company winter oil in there. But yeah, I haven't done it in a while. Just because I've been a little bit busy, you know? So yeah, car's smelling fresh, smelling lovely. Let's go get my hair cut. Right, I'm back, and I feel like 10 years old again. I know some people hate me with short hair, but I actually, honestly, it's so much easier because you get out the shower and then you're done. Anyway, I just came home and told Zara this. I found it honestly fascinating. So I go to a Turkish barber's now. They're brilliant. I used to go to Turkish barbers when we lived in Southwest London, and they just do a really good job. They like set fire to my ears. Not set fire to my ears? They don't set fire to, like, they use like a flaming thing. I don't even know how you describe it. And then like basically burn off your ear hair. So anyway, I sat down in the chair and he was like, do you want a drink? Do you want a water, beer, coffee? I was like, do you know what? I'll have a coffee. Now, Turkish coffee, if you've ever had Turkish coffee, it is strong. So I was like, oh, can I have a sugar in it as well? So anyway, he's cutting my hair, I'm sipping my coffee, really lovely. And then we're done. And I feel like I need to explain this to the couple. So when you're having your haircut, obviously the hairs will go everywhere. So you had a lid on top like this. So I was just sipping my coffee away like this. Anyway, it's like, are you finished? So he took the lid off of my coffee, picked up the cup, put the lid back on, and then flipped it over like this, okay? And I just thought, I was like, oh, is that just to symbolise that you're done? He said, no, 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 I'm going to tell you your fortune. So I'm sat there like, sorry. So anyway, this is sitting on the side for about 5-10 minutes while he's finishing up. Then he took the cup off the saucer. Now there's just like the dregs of the coffee here. And then you look inside the rim of the cup, and that is essentially the images show you your fortune. It's a very old, whether you believe it or not, tradition in Turkey. So there were certain things in my cup, and he actually showed me the images on his phone. He's like, look, this is what this symbolises. So the first one was like a body with hands, and it was it's to symbolise making something or a project or some kind of building. And I was like, are you kidding me? Come on, like this guy doesn't know me, he doesn't know what I do, he doesn't know that we're in the middle of a project. So I found that very interesting. And then the second one was wealth and fire. Now that can mean you are either spending a lot of money or you're about to come into a lot of money. And I feel like we are spending a lot of money in this house, so I'm going to go with that. Although coming into a lot of money, that would also be lovely. But I just found that very interesting. I don't know, it's just something that I've never experienced before, and I just think it's very nice that these kind of like traditions are still a thing. But anyway, very happy with my hair. It's much more short and just easier in summer for sure. I'm also going to a wedding this weekend, hence why I got my hair cut. So yeah, I am going to a black tie wedding. It's of a family friend, well, my aunt's friend, but they've been in my life for years. So yeah, I'm gonna go to a black tie wedding this weekend, which I'm kind of really excited about. I love getting dressed up and feeling a bit fancy. So yeah, hence why I got a bit of a trim. Okay, so I'm gonna put my boots on and get on the gardening. So I've just messaged my auntie. I'm very fortunate that Zara's aunt and my aunt are very green fingered. Maggie, this is a lovely, lovely thing that you're doing, but please. Hi. Hi. Hello. And I asked what to do about the bluebells. Obviously we just put them in the pots because we hadn't established the borders in spring. So now for next year what I'm going to do is extract all of the bulbs. And my aunt said that if the bulbs are that width, you need to do that width times 3 in the ground. So I'm going to get them in the borders just so that they can come up in spring next year, which kind of feels weird to think like that, but I guess that's just the way you've got to do these things. And then that'll free up some room in these pots for my very sad looking lupins that I've been shading and watering because I think they are desperate to get their roots in something more established than the little pots that came in Costco. So first things first, I'm going to widen the borders.
First things first, I need you to put sun cream on my mole because this is your sign to sun cream up your moles.
Zara's working in the garden today. Of course. Oh, anything for you, my dear. Zara's reading this book. It's T.M. Logan, The Mother. Out of 10 so far, because I know you haven't finished it.
So far, I mean, I'm over halfway.
Go on.
I would say 10.
10?
It's a very T.M. Logan book.
T.M. Logan, The Mother. My mum read it and she left it. And yeah, now we're going to read it. Right, sun cream. My camera battery's flashing, so I need to change that and then we need to get digging.
Go back, play it in my mind. A movie of us two, yeah, we were happy at the time. Can't remember what it felt like. We used to be so strong. That picture perfect sky now and looks so grey and cold. We've been playing his since 4 AM and you haven't said a word to me.
Okay, so I've just did a bit of weeding, just getting rid of all of the old bluebell stalks, and this is kind of like what we're dealing with now. So we've got some really nice soil. I'm going to give that a little drink, and then look at all of the bulbs from the bluebells. So these are going to go in the ground, in the borders that I've just dug, and then hopefully they will come back next year. But fingers crossed, if I'm doing this right, I hope I'm doing this right, this is going to be the pot for the lupins now, so I'm going to get those out and pop them in.
Is this what it feels like when your heart is aching, when it bleeds? If it's over, just say it out loud. Say those words, go ahead, just shout it out. Just be honest, be a man right now.
Okay, I might have just really not helped the situation here at all, but I'm hoping that with a nice old drink, these lupins will bounce back, because there are new heads on them and some of the flowers are doing alright. So I'm going to remove all of the dead leaves and hope that all of the energy can go to the new ones. I just don't know, guys. Am I fighting a losing battle here? Are these going to come back? Who knows? They just don't seem really well supported. Like, I almost feel like they need a bit of something to grow up.
Say it's over, if it's over. Do you remember when we went to Paris in July? Got stuck out in the rain.
Okay, I'm done for now. So, I will report back on these, and if they survive, it is a miracle. I think I've just let them go over too much and they should have been in the ground or some form of larger pot. a lot quicker than they have been. However, this little lily over here is absolutely loving life, which is great. And look how many bulbs I've extracted, ready for planting. Obviously I will trim off these little woody ends. But yeah, isn't that amazing? So we literally have bluebells for days. So I probably won't plant all of those because we'll be absolutely inundated next year. But yeah, I'm going to give these a huge drink of water, and with any luck, they'll bounce back. Okay, I totally just lost track of time and I really have to get a wiggle on because I've got to have a shower and then head on the train to London Bridge for this afternoon, evening. A couple of us from Waitrose are meeting up for some drinks beforehand, so that'd be really nice. I thought I'd give you a little tour around Borough, but first I need to have a shower and get a wiggle on. I think a lot of gardening is just trial and error, and who knows, maybe I got the lupins wrong, maybe I shouldn't have got them. We'll see. I will report back. Okay, I am showered and dressed, and this is the joy about having your hair short, is that I used a little bit of this Define curl cream. I don't have straight hair and I don't have curly hair. I kind of have wavy hair, so I literally just put a little bit of that just in my hands and then just rub it through my hair. Don't use any heat, like any hair dryers or anything like that, and then just kind of like rustle that through my hair, and then that's pretty much it. That's my hair done, which is a dream. Also, anyone out there who does have curly hair, I use this from Lush. This is Curl Power hair cream, works for guys and girls, and oh my goodness, it smells so good. If you do have curly hair or wavy hair and you want to give it a little bit of definition, just literally work that through your hair as well, like a leave-in conditioner styler, and it's just so nice. Run it through your hair and that's it. It makes your hair smell so nice. Like if you've got long hair and it wafts around, oh my goodness, Lush is the one. Okay, so I've gone for a black ribbed vest. This is just from Uniqlo, and then I picked up this shirt in Primark. I don't usually shop in Primark, to be fair, but Zara was in there the other day, and so I had a look around the men's section, and I picked up this shirt and I really like it. It's like a mesh black long sleeve shirt. It's a short sleeve shirt, sorry. Probably wouldn't wear it just on its own without, obviously, you know, a vest on underneath, but I think that looks quite cool. For fragrance, I'm going to go for this one. This is Jo Malone, Cypress and Grapevine. It's from their Cologne Intense range and it smells gorgeous. I adore Jo Malone fragrances. I've worn them for years. Myrrh and Tonka, Gold Vanilla and Amber. I like their Sandal and Cedarwood. Cedarwood and Sandal? Anyway, Sandal and Cedarwood. Cedarwood. And this smells beautiful and it lasts all evening. So that's my outfit. I've just gone for some Uniqlo linen trousers on the bottom, and I'm going to pop some trainers on. So I need to grab my things, phone, my watch. The weather's actually so nice today. I'm actually really excited to just go into Central and enjoy my evening, well, afternoon, evening, and soak up some of that sun. Okay, I just made it to London Bridge and the sun is still shining. I've got the Shard just behind, well, not Shard, just above. I honestly love meeting up with people from Waitrose because it feels like we became a little family. When I first started working with them, it was in 2021, but you know, we're talking 3 years ago, but I've genuinely made friends for life and they're such lovely people, and we've done stuff outside of the Waitrose events as well, which is really nice to do. So yeah, it's all good. It's just nice to see them. So we're going to go to a place called Beadle's. I think it's called Beadle's or Badil's. It's a lovely wine bar in Borough Market. And yeah, sit in the sun, hopefully, and have some nice wine. Okay, heading into Borough Market now. Look at that sun. It's gorgeous. So those of you who are eagle-eyed, and I'm sure a lot of you know, this pub on the corner is where Bridget Jones, the first 2 films were filmed, and she's supposed to be lives just above the pub there, which is very cool. Anyway, we're going to head on into the market, and I think Katie is already here, so I can have a little drink with her in the sun, which will be lovely. It's not that busy on a Thursday afternoon. The lunch rush has died down, which is very nice. It's all looking very chill. So, we're in, I say the name of this place wrong every time. So, it's not Badil's, it's Beadle's. Beadle's? Well, I'm with a fellow northerner, someone from Leeds, and someone who's Beadles. Can I introduce you? Is that alright?
Yeah.
This is Katie. Come on in. We've got two Katies. This is the first one. This is Katie Wood. I recently went to a beautiful home on Instagram, and I put it on Instagram. So many of you messaged me about it. This is the owner of said home. She is marvellous. If you love interior design, give Katie a follow. Just come down to the woods, and yeah, we're just chilling on some wine.
Always enjoy telling you.
And you, darling. Very lovely. Chin chin, chin chin. Let me introduce you to everyone else. I was giving everyone the intro before I started about how nice it is that Waitrose brought us all together. I feel like I'm like coming in my friendship group, everybody. This is circle time. This is Sandra, and this is Katie. So you can remember. You might not remember. This is Katie Pigs. She's very lovely, and this is Sandra. A lovely home account as well. Lovely food account. It's very loud. Sorry. We've ordered some food, and we're going to have some nice wine, and we're off to the Waitrose event in about an hour and 40. So we've will we arrive slightly prepared?
I tell you what it is now though. It's 5 minutes to kick off England.
England wins?
Yeah, like in 5 minutes.
Oh my god, let me know if you're watching the match. We've only won one game so far, and I'm already like, it's coming home.
The only game then, 100%.
There we go. This is why I like these people, they're all very positive. Anyway, yeah, we're gonna have some nice wine and some olives. Oh god, they look gorgeous. Look at those little padrons. Very nice.
Really addictive.
You can tell she's a foodie. Yay! Go on, girl.
Just like a glove, but I guess that's over now. We've been playing his for
Well, good morning, folks. I did that classic thing, and I said this, I was just editing this video back, and I literally say in the video, I'll obviously try and get my camera out, but you know what I'm like, and I always forget when it's events and it's busy. I didn't anticipate how many people were going to be at this event. It was very busy, but very lovely. So it was a Cafe Murano in Bermondsey, and we got to try loads of delicious food that they served on the podcast that was from guests' favourites. So I actually have the menu here. So this is dish menu. So there was things like steak sandwich with dark fried onion, smoky fish tacos, smoky mackerel pate. I actually tried that with pickled cucumber. Now, this is how, like, just ridiculous I am. I'm eating mackerel pate at an event. Like, not the best thing, but it was delicious. I loved it. Rigatoni was spicy fennel sausage ragu. I said to Zara, we need to make that because it was incredible. All of these recipes are available on Waitrose online. Slow roast lamb shoulder, crab and fennel salad, carrot tartare, broccoli and bean salad. I had that with tarragon cream. So good. So yeah, that was the menu from last night. They actually gave us a little goodie bag to take away. The bag says tart on it, which I kind of love. I also thought I'd show you a couple of other things as well. I'll show you those first. So Waitrose actually sent over this bag. So this is a Lulu Guinness bag. Now, Waitrose partner with sustainable bag creators, so they've done Anya Hindmarsh before. I've actually got one of those, and it's brilliant. I use it all the time. And then this is a new one from Lulu Guinness. Now, I've actually given this to Zara because it's very much her vibes. It's a big old tote, and there's like a zip compartment in there as well, so you can pop like your phone or purse or whatever you want in there. You can actually fit a fair bit in there. You used it yesterday, didn't you, for your food shop?
I did.
There we are. It's really cool, and it's got like the little plastic lips on there as well, which is very Lulu Guinness. So I've given that to Zara, and they're available in Waitrose stores, but they sell out very quickly, so do head to your local if you want to get one.
But of course they want to give me this bag here.
I did send Zara a photo when I was on the train home and said, I've got you a bag. Anyway, it's English Wine Week when I'm filming this. When this is live, I think it might still be English Wine Week, and Waitrose really champion English wines. So yeah, so they sent over a box of some English wines. Now, if you've been watching this channel for a while, you remember I went to a wine tour at a vineyard, and it was called Denby's. Now, Denby's make really delicious English sparkling wine. So if you've ever tried it, or if you live in the Surrey area, I would thoroughly recommend it because it's delicious. So we've got some lovely Denby's sparkling wine. I'm going to take that to my aunts and uncles on the drive today to have that. We've also got some lovely Bolney, which is really nice. Bolney wine estate as well, really delicious. Traditionally, we don't we're not really known for our wines, but I think English wine is definitely getting really popular. It's just so rare that we have good weather, so you know, they've got a bottle when they can. Anyway, also when my mum was here, we tried some of this Simpsons Rosé, which is really nice. This is actually from Canterbury in Kent, so on the east coast. So there we are. So we've got some lovely wines in there, a couple more as well. So I'm going to take a few of those along with me this weekend. I'm not being asked to speak about this, by the way. I just, as I said, I love Waitrose, and I thought I'd show you what was in the little goodie bag. So Dish Waitrose celebrated their 2nd birthday, and they said, please enjoy your food lovers goodie bag full of some of our favourites. So let's do a whistle stop tour through this. So we've got some gorgeous farfalle pasta. We've got some blackcurrant preserve, which is lovely. I might use that in a bit of bacon. Some large Greek #1 Kalamata olives. I'll take those with me with the wine. I think olives and wine are always going to go down a treat. I'm going to have these in the car. These are some sweet and tangy mini Jaffa cakes. We've also got some Leckford Estate rapeseed oil. So I actually visited the Leckford Estate where Waitrose produce their Leckford sparkling wine. They also do rapeseed oil as well, and it's a really lovely place. You can visit it as well if you are just wanting to pop along and get some produce. If you've never had these cheese twists from Waitrose, you have to get them. They are absolutely delicious. They're all butter cheddar twists. I actually might take those as well with the sparkling. Hopefully I'll arrive and it'll be nice and sunny. We've got some little Orty biscuits here, which are really, really lovely, great with cheese, and some Belgian white chocolate. We've got some of this truffle salt. If you've never had truffle salt from Waitrose, give it a try. Sprinkle it on your chips, on your pasta, anything. It's so good. We've got some house blend ground coffee, which always comes in handy. I feel like because I'm at a wedding this weekend, I'm probably going to need that. We've got some chili and tomato jam from the #1 range. I love chili jam. Zara does too, so we'll be keeping that one. We've got some stem ginger biscuits coated in dark chocolate. That's from the Waitrose Dutchie range. I love ginger, absolutely love ginger. And then finally we've got a copy of the Waitrose food magazine. And then finally, this was such a lovely surprise. This is a Papier recipe journal, which I just think is so lovely. How nice is that? So on the back it says, let's eat. And this is Taste and Notes recipe journal. So it's got my recipe book at the front, and then pages for all of your recipes. So you've got things like a whole section on there about difficulty level, how many people it served, how many stars you'd rate it, was it vegetarian, vegan, gluten-free, hints and tricks, great with, so if you cook something and you want to serve it with something. You've got things for dinner, treats at the back. Thank you very much, Waitrose. I'll also link that down below because I imagine you'd be able to buy that if you are wanting to. Right, I'm going to wrap up this vlog because I'm editing this on a Friday to get this up for Sunday for you guys. So sorry it was a bit sporadic and chaotic. I wanted to film more in town, but the day just flew away with me. But when I'm back in London next week, things are a lot more calm. And yeah, we'll just be taking things a lot more chill, and we've got some lovely weather as well, so we will be getting cracking on the garden more. So I'll leave you guys here, but thank you so much for watching. Lots of love to you all. Take care, and I'll catch you all very soon in a future video. Bye for now.